congratulations. Three-time British Touring Car Championship winner now. Seldom has £95,000 been better spent.
Yeah, I know. I can talk on this one. I'm not as emotional. Yeah, it was unbelievable. Just we made a big improvement to the car from race one. Obviously, it paid off. Just much more easy to handle out the back. Prefer to have my teammate behind me than Colin as well, probably. But yeah, that was a mega race. The red light stuck on for ages and it was really bogging. So I think I was quite lucky to get a good start off the line and just managing the hybrid. Obviously it's new, it's the first time I've had such little hybrid, so just trying to manage that.
With as you say, with your teammate behind you, who no doubt wants to win as well, do you have to manage it all a little bit more carefully?
I don't know, you know. I think if he were a little bit closer, he would have had a go. You know, he's fighting for the championship. He's feisty, so he would have had a go. But big thanks to 24/7 Blinds, the Brax Pro Pack, and my new partner's car, Wheel Gods and Technology Desking. Cheers, mate. You too. Yeah, big thanks for all that support. It's helped us get here, and thank you. Cheers.
Okay, now you're going to do the reverse grid draw, so you've got to get a jog on and head down to Steve. Actually, whilst Tom's taking his helmet off, quick work. So, Tom, that was your idea of a boring drive, was it?
I'm really pleased with that. Really, really pleased. The start was critical because I knew that's where it's so important, especially around Croft, to get a good launch and try to get it whilst it's all kicking off, because it's very easy to defend around here. So you've got to make it, as I say, make hay whilst the sun is shining. So really, really pleased. Fantastic to get a 1-2 for the team. Absolutely amazing. So really chuffed. It puts us right where we need to be. Let's see what the reverse grid does for us.
Dan was just talking about the fact that he felt slightly more comfortable having his teammate behind him in that race rather than Colin Turkington. But how tempted were you? You must have been tempted. I mean, you would have gone for the move at some point had it been there, wouldn't you?
If it was anyone else, I wouldn't have been anywhere near as patient. So, yeah, I'm really pleased with it. Of course, you know, to have your teammate battling with, it's always good fun, you know, because you know we've got respect for Dan. I've had respect for Dan for ages. So he's a quick pedaler, he's a quick guy, he's great to have him part of the team, and it's clearly working well for us all.
And we were just talking about the fact this team has come a long way in a relatively short space of time under the guidance of Justina, who's standing over here, avoiding all of the glory. But I mean, it's been an amazing effort, hasn't it?
It really has been such a team effort, and you know we've really worked really hard, and as a real sort of sole unit to come up with this package that's working fantastically well. So Spencer and all the guys have just worked absolute miracles on the car, and it's absolute pleasure to drive. It really is. From Alton Park, I thought the car was fantastic. I had no criticisms. We've come into here, I'm exactly the same. It's doing everything we want it to. So from a chassis, this thing is just phenomenal. I'm so chuffed with it.
Well done. Congratulations. And back on the podium again. One place further down, slightly frustrating, but it was all about that start, wasn't it?
It was, yeah, but a bit like very similar to race one, but yeah, I'm knackered. Trying to keep up with these two. Yeah, I just didn't have the pace, didn't have the answer for these guys, mostly in the straight line stuff, you know, on the run to Tower and the exit of Tower to Jim Clark S's, you know, they would just gap me, you know, maybe 2-3 car lengths, and I catch a bit in the last sector, but it's just in the straight line where we lose the performance, you know, to Tom and Dan. But you know, they both drove well. Nothing kicked off at the end, unfortunately. But yeah, still a top result for me and BMW, another podium.
Well done. Well done.